Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And if you're my previous and subscribers, welcome my baby dinosaurs. And so for today's video, we're going to be talking about January 18th and 19th. Is it going to be a rally? Is there going to be a riot? Will there be anything that's happening? So we have a ton of questions that we're going to get through. You can find some of them in the description below. I already put them there for you. I will also be taking some from the audience as well. But some of you guys have asked questions beforehand. So I took what I could find that related kind of to the topic, and we got a lot to do. So just pre-warning you, if you have watched January 17th, I did recycle some previous questions that I thought were necessary for this reading as well. And so there's that. If you guys just please keep in mind that this is just for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes. If you're an FBI or CIA agent, I'm just a little boy that doesn't know anything. Please don't associate me with anything. All right, thank you. Let's start this. So the countdown begins. We have 6 days until Donald Trump is out of office. So let's just celebrate for a second. Let's take this little time to celebrate. Let's just celebrate, everyone. I'm so happy. All right. Celebration's over. All right, so now we have, today is January 14th, 2021, in case you want to know when I am recording this. All right, so the first question is, will the Senate impeach and convict Donald Trump? So the way I operate on my channel is, everything that's on my channel is really just no prediction. I just give you exactly what's happening at that time. Almost basically think of it more like a polling, where I poll the question every couple days or whatnot, and that's what gives you the likeliest outcome. That's all I give you. I don't make predictions on the channel, just so you know. All right, so the last time I read on this, I found that 2 days ago, Trump was not going to be convicted and he was going to be acquitted. Yesterday, I found that he will be convicted, so let's see if that holds up. All right, so Spirit Singers will tell me. Will the Senate impeach and convict Donald Trump, the President of the United States? Will the Senate impeach and convict Donald Trump? Okay, we have the presidency here. Corruption. Tarot card. The Fool. All right, so it's interesting. It can go either way, so to speak. It's exactly what I was saying yesterday. And so we have here in the past, he was impeached before. It was almost like a gift for him. He refused to resign. That's why the impeachment happened. This is also Mike Pence. So Mike Pence refused to use the 25th on him. And what we have here, the next card that came out was Strength. Now, this could talk about, because this is my card. If you guys have been following me for quite a while, you know this is like the Trump and his like people helping him, like stroke his ego. So this could mean that they are helping him and that he will be acquitted, or this could mean that the Democrats have enough strength with the presidency, enough allegation with his corruptness that he will be convicted. And we do have here as well, it's not going to be by one person anymore. It feels like it's 30 or something along those lines. We have here, it hasn't happened, but if it happens, he will be the first president to be convicted and impeached by the Senate. And then we have here the Fool. He was acting like a fool, that he knew exactly what he was doing. It wasn't like he was innocent. And the way that they're going to do this is they are actually, the reason why they're waiting this out is because more information will be revealed, and that the Republicans will have no choice but to side with the conviction. So that's pretty interesting to see how that would go. Now, the next question that I want to ask is, can American democracy survive this? And the reason for that I'm talking about is the insurrection attack. The attack on every part of democracy as a whole, you know. So let's just take a quick look. Will American democracy survive, yet alone democracy around the globe? Democracy survive. Okay. We have here, it's not giving me a definitive answer. It's just telling me what's happening. So I guess I'm going to leave it at that with this particular question. We have here, United States is going out of trouble to smooth the waters. As all of you guys know, this is my Republican Party card because it's a lot of red. And so one thing we have here in the future, we have the Knight of Swords, which is my Biden card, Biden swooping in. So Biden will be inaugurated. And it looks like, it could also be interpreted that the Democrats would help with the United States democracy and help it on a world stage as well. And so let's take another on a look at this question. So we have here, the United States is 44 years old, and it takes 250 years for the collapse of a civilization. Will the United States follow this modern trend? I was just showing you like little documents and things that you might need to see on this so you guys can see it as well. So let me just pull it up on the screen. So hopefully I can do this properly. You know what? I ain't gonna try. I'm not gonna try right now. Will the United States follow this? Will the United States follow this? Okay. Yeah, it will. The United States will follow this trend. And, the reason why I brought this up was because normally, some of you guys are going to be like, oh, well, what about England? England's been around for quite a long time. Yes, that's true. However, when it talked about a collapse, it's a collapse of the way things used to be. So to speak, like England used to have a monarchy that used to just be the ruler of the land. Now is the parliament because they had a civil war. So this could be talking about a civil war. We have here as well, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. There's an opportunity here. We have retreat. United States is almost like it's on its own deathbed. And we have here the end of a cycle, the end of the world. So this could also mean the end of the United States on a global stage. That's what this could also be in terms of that meaning. So let's just take a quick look at that as well. I also want to take a look at why Trump is calling this 1776. It's the spark of a civil war that's been brewing. And so the reason why I'm asking different questions with the kind of the same meaning, it's not necessarily when you ask tarot, you get different responses based on the question that you ask. And so I want to make sure that the information I'm getting is purely accurate. All right, so Spirits and Angels tell me why Trump is calling this 1776. It's the spark of a civil war that's been brewing with the United States. Okay. And so for some of you guys who are asking like, oh, 1776, the last time during 1776, during the revolution, Pluto has been in America's birth chart. And so if you look at the birth chart now, it kind of has Pluto back in there. That talks about revolution, going through a revolution. So it will make a lot of sense why these heightened emotions start to come out. So Spirits and Angels tell me about this. Why are they saying this is 1776? Why are Trumpers saying that? We have here, because it almost feels like they put a spell on these people. It's almost like they put a spell on these people. Because we have here as well, we have the Prince of Cups. And this is like the Democrats. It's like the Democratic Party, the fire within the Democratic Party. We have here the King of Cups. The Republicans want to do whatever they want to do, and that does not matter. And if you look in the back when we had 9/11, or like, to Twin Towers, so this is talking about the terrorist attack. They're almost like they're trying to do it to make a statement. And we have here a lot of them are trying to prevent, or like unknowingly, like they have subliminal messaging when Trump talks, subliminal messaging, and it's to help them protect Trump from being taken away out of the Oval Office or being in handcuffs and stuff like that. And so, no, I'm not saying America's over. The way America used to be, the way America used to do things, and the way America used to do everything around the world on a global stage is over. And I think we can all agree with that. Why do Christian cults believe that Trump is the chosen one? I'm just going to read it to you. And then we'll do that way. So I was talking to Barbara Phillips, who was one of my subscribers. And she talked to me and she was like, Chris, I keep thinking about the 7-hour video, which is the one that I did with being in infamousy. And it said, you pulled an Uno, 4 and a 7 equaled 11. Which was the 6, because when I recorded it, it was January 6th. 11 plus 6 equals 17. And I commented back to her and I said, hi, Barbara, holy moly. I knew there was something. Thank you for that. Like we got 45, 46, and 47, right? I loved how you did the math on 11 and it was 11/11, which means that they finalized their plans on that day. Another subscriber said it was a big day and that there would be an attack. I never saw that, but that could have always been a plan that the person was referring to. The 17th could have it enacted on that day, which is why when I asked my guys, what is the big day, they said the 17th. And I found out what it is, and then this is what I commented back. Look up James 1:17 in the Bible or Google. We just cracked the code. I will read this in my next video tomorrow. Thank you. And this is what I'm going to read to you guys now. All right, so for Dalsonian 1/6, which means January 6th, if you really think about it in that term, with the numerology here. And it says here, I quote, you became imitators of us and of the Lord. For you welcome matches in the midst of severe suffering with the joy given by the Holy Spirit. Now, the reason why I'm not religious, but I found this very interesting because we're talking about the Christian cult here, right? And so a lot of the Christian cult talked about, like, they speak in code. And this is one of the ways they speak in code. And almost like the Bible coming back at them, saying that they're imitators. They're not really the people who are actually representative of what Jesus really means. And it's talking about suffering, which is quite honestly what happened on January 6th. And I looked up James 1:17, and this is what I found. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. And so what this really means here is that this is speaking in code. And what it's talking about is that, a lot of these people who are, very hell-bent on Donald Trump and stuff like that, they're talking about the Antichrist. And they're talking about that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. While a lot of those people think that he is the Lord and Savior coming down, and people think he's the Messiah. So that's why I wanted to tell you guys that, so that you guys know exactly what I'm referring to. All right, so spirits and angels tell me, why did a Christian cult believe that Trump is the chosen one? Yeah, I know they have a plan to attack the Capitol. When I read on it yesterday, I saw the White House. Spirits and angels tell me, why did a Christian cult believe that Trump is the chosen one? Why? Can you give me a little bit of that answer? Okay, we have the leader here. Guys, this is my card. I made this deck. All right, so spirits and angels tell me, why did a Christian cult believe that Trump is the Antichrist or the chosen one? All right. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. So we have here, he wants to restore balance within his power, right? This is what they are doing. And we have here as well, he believed, and people believe that he is the reason for the ascension. Now look at the 6. So the reason is that it's talking about January 6th. January 6th was the marking point to see that Trump is the Messiah, so to speak. This is in code, by the way. This is what they're doing. This is what they are been doing. This is why they've been doing what they're doing. And you have here as well, because they believe that Trump is the Messiah, they do that. I think that's not self-explanatory. I mean, that's common sense, right? And we have here Joe Biden. They want to lock up Joe Biden. They do. And here it is, Joe Biden's free right now. What they want to do is they want to turn the world upside down. A lot of these people want to turn the world upside down. And we have here time until it's over. It's over. Yeah, we have time. There's going to be time. It's a tick-tock. There's time. There's not a lot of time for these people left. We have here they're upset about the election. We have here they have to make a choice. And I was talking about Joe Biden and Trump. And we have here the angel. So we are being protected, and that the angel was put into power. So Biden is technically an archangel, which makes a lot of sense. Because we have here now the United States is supposed to experience what love means. And that the clown, which is 45, is reversed, which tells me that the clown is down and that he will surrender. He will have no choice but to surrender. So the reason why I basically self-explanatory the Christian cult, and what I basically got out of this is that there's subliminal messaging within the Christian community. I'm not saying if anyone is Christian here, I don't want to offend you. I'm not offending you. But I'm talking about the people who are really that like Trump and stuff like that, and people even like the preachers who love Trump and stuff like that. When they speak in code, and when they speak in code, they put subliminal message in. So when you are talking to other people or other yourself or even like that, you're gonna often find that these people can't think for themselves, and that they're being told what to think, but they think it's theirs. And so I want to read on this as well. What is the significance of the number Jane 117 and Thessalonians in 1:6 in the Bible. Does this relate to the Capitol riot? Are they using the Bible as code? And so let's just take a quick look at this. Spirits and angels, tell me what is the significance in numbers of James 1:17 and the Thessalonians in 1:6 in the Bible. Okay. Does this have any form of relation to the Capitol riots in the United States on January 6th? Okay. And what about, are they using the Bible as a code to speak to other people? Okay. All right, so we have here, so in terms of James and the Thessalonian, what's the numbers here? He's talking about the numbers. Okay. We have, yes, they are speaking in code. This is numerology here. We're talking about the Antichrist. Yeah, so this is Trump, by the way. And then we have here, it's supposed to make Trump hold on to power, grip on any power that he has. And we act, does it relate to the Capitol riot? And it's yes. Yes, it does relate to the Capitol riot. Capitol riot, we're speaking in code here. And then we have here as well in terms of, are they using the Bible as a code? And we have here, yes, they are. They're doing subliminal messaging. It's the corrupt government. And I have a lot of people put in place in position to create such a large cult. And so if you're wondering how they did it, this is exactly how they did it. All right, so what is happening in the United States on January 18th? And so there's a lot that we had to get through, and I apologize for any problems that I have caused throughout the entire live. I will edit those pieces out when you guys go look at it back later. All right, so spirits and angels, tell me, what is happening in the United States on January 18th? What is going to happen? Is there any riots or anything going on? Will it be calm? What do we need to know? All right. What do we need here? What is happening on January 18th in the United States? What is happening January 18th, 2021 in the United States? Okay, that's way too many cards. Sorry, guys. All right. So we have this card reversed. What else do we need to know, spirits and angels? Tell me. What else do we need to know? What happened in January 18th, 2021? What do we need to know? All right, yeah, Michelle Obama crossed by this. Okay. And is there any more? Yep. Okay. Ooh. All right. Interesting. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles. So there is something going on, but it's underground. And we have here as well, there's a pile here. There's a pile, right? And so there is something happening, but we don't know what. There's so many communication between each other with the FBI, and the FBI doesn't know where all these people are connecting, like how they're connecting, where they're connecting these information. Almost like they're speaking through Morse code, but you also need to remember one thing, and how we talked about the Christian cult. Well, if you think about it, if these people go to the churches and there's a false prophet or a false preacher, you can pretty damn best sure that the preacher is preaching these messages, hidden in code, telling them what to do, basically. And so, Trump may not be able to speak on the world stage, but he will be able to speak religiously, so to speak, if you know what I mean. And we have here as well, we have the country's moving out of trouble. So there could be pretty trouble. People could be losing their homes. We're going to be talking about an eviction crisis. We don't know exactly what's coming, but there is something coming, something big. And we have here as well, we have the Prince of Pentacles. It's all about holding on to power, holding on to something. So you may see something from Trump, and he might do something, a last minute dish. And it's gonna appear as if it's gonna be the challenges, the Obamas are coming in. The Obamas will be helping Biden with his inauguration. So it does look like the Obamas will be stopping him at whatever he does, or that might be a big challenge, is his predecessor. He may go after Obama. This is what it could be. But we have here as well, we do have the Star, we have the America here. We have the Two of Cups. So these people, there's more than two people related from all different genders, this, they, or that, or whatnot. And we have here as well, we have the Princess of Pentacles. So it looks like, you know, the relationship between Ivanka and Trump is strained. If you can really see that there. And you can see here as well that this is the Two of Pentacles and it was reversed. And we have the Bear coming in. We don't know what's going to happen. This is reversed. We're telling me today on January 18th, there's nothing big going to be happening on the ground just yet. It's quiet. It could be released at any moment. And we have here the Three of Wands, which I automatically thought was, oh my God, are they going to shoot a missile? And so I'm going to take a quick look at that and see if we get any information on that. It is Iran or something. It is Iran. Spirits and angels tell me. It is Iran with the missile. What is this? Okay, that's a yes card. All right, it's a Trump. Is Trump trying to shoot at Iran? Is Trump trying to start a war? Yeah, he is. He is. But also, I don't know if you guys remember my reading yesterday. We have as well, when I talked about this, that the Senate is impeaching Trump on the 17th for some reason. They're impeaching Trump on the 17th. And that, you know, this could also mean very well that, you know, the incumbent's out, because a lot of you guys know this is my incumbent card, and taking a knife and shoving it through the incumbent. Then we have a woman coming in. This is my Nancy Pelosi card. And so Nancy Pelosi could very well still be acting president. Now, what happened, honestly, it's just up to free will at this point. Anything and everything will happen. You know, basically, it feels like there's so much information that's going on. There's so much things. There's so much possibilities that it's hard to know specifically what to focus on. And I will be taking questions from the live chat in a little bit, okay, guys? What is happening in the United States on January 19th? So let's take a quick look at that. Okay, good. Good, Love Peace. Thank you for that. So what Love Peace basically said is that they have him on lockdown and he won't be able to start anything. The military told Nancy. Okay, good. Thank God. Oh, so it could be like they could remove him from power, basically. That's what it could be. All right, so Spirits and Angels, tell me about this. What is happening in the United States on January 19th? Oh, okay. What else? It's him trying to escape. Is he going to try to escape to Russia? Oh, okay. We have a card flip. We have Oprah flipped. We have the impeachment to the Senate. There's some information that's going to be revealed. It is Trump leaving to Russia. Trump's going to try to escape. Yeah, okay. Guys, I think we got to answer what's going on. So on January 19th, we have Trump is going to just try to escape to Russia, but he's going to be denied. Russia's going to push him away. We have here the challenge is the celebration. The celebration of Biden is in and that Trump is out on the 19th or something. So they could very well be that Trump is out. We have here as well the Prince of the Cup. You know, a lot of people, he doesn't know how to celebrate. He's very unhappy. He's not going to be in a tropical location, which means that he's going to be more in the north if he tries to escape. And we have here more information going to be revealed. Information going to be revealed. Now, this could mean that, you know, they impeached the president, because this is the moon, right? Look at James Comey with the little letter in there, right? That could mean that they impeached him on the 19th, the same day that they convene as well. So I know I talk about impeachment, but it looks like they will convict him. We have here the Prince of Stories, and we have, you know, gloomy. It's not a gloomy anymore. The presidency is not a gloomy. We have here in the middle, underneath this, we have the Seven of Wands. This is Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, coming in. Now, this could mean that Nancy is now president or acting president, because we have here in the future, we have Hillary Clinton, and it's reversed. So maybe they know that he's a legitimate president, once I've been talking about on my channel for a long time. And so if this reading or this video is buffering, that's normally because spirits and angels are here. And normally when they buffer, it just means that they're interfering. So make sure that you are protected. I did protect you guys beforehand. Just make sure you put your protection on as well, because there's a lot of spirits going on. And I want to make sure you guys are extra protected. All right, so the next question is, will the Will it be the White House, Congress, Supreme Court, state capitol, state governor mansion, and all that other stuff? So let's just see if there's going to be a big riot going on this day. Let's see. Spirits and Angels, tell me about this. Will there be any riots or any sort of rallies on January 18th, January 19th in the Congress, the White House? Okay, Congress is on. It's predicted that okay, we have predicted Trump. We have there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of people. Okay, they're predicting something. They're predicting that Biden comes in, and all this money is reversed. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Alright. So it's quite interesting to see. Because once I said Congress and White House, the card flew out, and we have here the Hermit. It's predicted. They are predicting something big to happen. Now, what it is, we don't know. We also have here as well as we have the Supreme Court Justice. What's the Justice here? We have the Republican Party. Right, it's Trump. He is the current Republican president. Here, the United States has money, right? But when he leaves, this is Trump leaving. A lot of you guys know this is my resignation card. Him leaving, him trying to dash his way out before he gets caught. We have here, he's no longer the president, no longer the leader. We have Joe Biden coming. When Joe Biden comes in, the economy is going to crash, or that we will be broke, but we have no money. That we will have no money. But if you look under here, which is the Knight of Wands card, this card, we have the King of Wands reversed, which is like my Pence, conservative Republican Party card, and it's reversed, which tells me that when they leave, the country won't really have any money to use anything. It almost feels like it steals the money. And we have here, we'll find out in time what specifically happened with the knockdown. That could really explain why, the Capitol Police didn't have enough money to maybe they fired a lot of people, lay people off because of the money being stolen. So that's kind of interesting to see how that goes on. All right, so the next one is, will there be another riot or attack on the U.S. buildings on January 18th and the 19th? A lot of you guys are recycling little questions now only because, we have to ask. Because anything could possibly happen at this point, and we just gotta stay prepared. Yeah, we can sell Trump's crap, but I bet you right now his golden toilet is probably all smeared off with gold. Probably fake gold. How much want to bet? Alright, will there be another riot or attack on a U.S. building or federal building on January 18th or 19th? Okay. Oh. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, there will. There will be. We have here, they say it's most likely happen, but it may not happen as well. We have here, they have to make it a decision soon. And if they make the wrong decision, it could put a lot of people in jail. And it looks like this could also be Congress. Like someone in Congress could be going to jail because they're being convicted. There could be a big decision that's being made, but this is also the Trump supporters, whether or not they're going to go and invade a Capitol or, any sort of federal building. Because we have here's the hospitals, but they're not going to be able to help anyone. It looks like they have to give up a lot of people who have COVID, a lot of their beds away from people with COVID and give them to the people who are injured. It might be a large number. And we have, it looks like people are going to be injured because if you see here, it's in the head. So people in the head. So don't be surprised if people get hit over the head with something. And here we have the Republican Party swinging something. They're swinging something. Yeah, it's divine. So it's supposed to happen. And here's the white supremacist card. So, yep, that's what's happening. Yep. We have here ignorance. This is a plan. This is a plan in the making. So they are going to hit people over the head. So that looks like that's something that's going to be happening. So, that doesn't look good. All right. So will there be an attempted assassination on any government official on January 18th or 19th? So let's take a look at that. You never know what's going to happen these days. When you live in Trump America, it's like a reality TV show, except you didn't actually be a part of it. So there's that. All right, so spirits and angels, tell me about this. Will there be any? Okay, we have Joe Biden. Every time I keep reading on the question, Joe Biden keeps coming up. All right, will there be an attempted assassination on any government official on January 18th or 19th? Hi, Barbara. Will there be any attempted assassination? Okay, there's someone walking away. And every time I keep asking a question, the card is always walking away. So Joe Biden's here. Joe Biden's here. What tells me this could be just Joe Biden's fine. I'd read on this before, and Trump was fine. I mean, Biden was fine. However, Trump was a whole nother scenario because we have here's the president, which is the card that was in the middle, and him leaving. Now, this could go two ways. It could mean that Joe Biden is injured and he has to step down for a little bit, or it could mean that Biden's president, but then Trump is somewhere and he gets assassinated. So there's two different scenarios of things that could very well happen. But if I were to put my money on it, would be Trump, so to speak, because I read on this, and when I read on it, I saw like a plane in the sky, and it just gets shot out of the sky, and it was like Trump's plane. So that's how they take him out. So there's that. That could be one of the ways that he dies. I don't wish upon death upon anyone, so let's just send it light and love. Alright, so let's look at this. If there are implants inside the police or military that may take part in insurrection against the United States, will they be prosecuted for this? I know a lot of you guys have been asking a question a lot about this. I just want to take a quick read on this. Alright, so spirits and angels tell me, if there are implants inside the police or military that may take part in insurrection against the United States, will they be prosecuted for it? What do we need to know? Will these people be prosecuted if they take place, if they start taking part of the insurrection against the United States, being a traitor? Okay, we have that card. Yeah, they will. It will. Because look at them. So we have here the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of these people. A lot of people inside these. These are implants here. I talked about implants. A lot of them are inside the military and the police. And we have here, because of Trump, he exposed what their real beliefs are, what they really aligned with, their loyalty lies here. Now, this is a lot of you guys know this is my Trump card, right? But also a lot of you guys know this is my Biden card, right? But if you look at this, the way it was placed down was this. So if you see here, you see Biden, the people in Biden's administration is going to go after these people. So yes, they will be prosecuted. So yes, I think that's self-explanatory. They will indeed be prosecuted. Now I know someone who asked this, so let's take a quick look at this. I know I talked about Trump committing like a Hitler-style suicide or something like that. And so I did get a feeling that's one of the scenarios, one of the outcomes that can happen. So let's take a look at this. All right, so spirits and angels, Tommy. Does 45 hire sniper? Okay, excuse me. Does 45 hire sniper to commit suicide? Does 45 hire sniper to assassinate him? Okay. Does 45 hire sniper to assassinate him? Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. Oh, he did. Okay, so we have here as well, we have him walking away. So this guy is like, oh wait, so if you kill me, I'll give you everything that I have. So it's almost like this person's in the world, so to speak. So we have here him coming. That could be one of his family members doing it as well. We have the Lovers card, making an agreement, a bad union between two people. This is normally my Joe Biden and Kamala Harris card. Then there could be a sniper within the military that goes after Trump. Or this could be him doing it, but specifically for the question, it looks like people would be better off without him, so to speak. Knock on wood. But it does look like these are pretty good cards for a man who hired a sniper. So chances are, yes, he did. Alright, so who exactly gave the mob direction of the Capitol building to know where to go inside? So I know there was research on this from the FBI and everyone else. I don't know particularly who though. But I do know there is information on this. So you guys can definitely check this out if you would like. So Spirits and Angels, tell me about this. The mobs in the Capitol building. Who led them? I probably won't be able to find out who, but I'll be able to kind of like see what happened. What happened and how did the mob know the direction of the Capitol building and how to go inside? Okay, first thing is the Republican Party. So the Republicans are guilty. We have, oh, yeah. All right, this is not good. We have here, they betrayed this little betrayal card. They self-explanatory. They wanted a riot. They really wanted a riot to come in and burst through those doors and push through. They wanted them to push through those doors no matter what and to make Trump still president. They wanted to cause assassination. That's what it feels to be. That's what their goal was. They wanted to cause an assassination on a lot of members to threaten them to side with Trump. Will the inside job of the Capitol takeover be exposed and all involved? The Republican Party involved, or will they hide it? So I can kind of just ask that in a way that will they reveal any information to the public? How many years will we find out and stuff like that? So let's take a look at that. Will the inside job of the Capitol takeover be exposed and everyone involved? Okay, we have white supremacy here. What else do we need to know? Spears things will tell me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, it will happen. Oh my God. Okay. You might find out a lot more information. It's pretty dark, and I think it's self-explanatory. The cards are saying this as well. We have here's the white supremacist people coming in, right? We have here, it almost feels like they have the motto as no mercy. Like, don't leave anyone alive, kill them all, kind of thing. Here we have Biden coming in, right? They don't want Biden to be president. And we have here, they actually wanted to kill him. That's what the actual motive was. They wanted to kill him. They wanted to do both Kamala and Harris. That was their target. Their main target was Kamala Harris and Mike Pence, right? They wanted to do it in the heart. And because they believe that these people truly believe that they are the ones to do judgment on these people, because that apparently they feel like a lot of people can't do their job correctly. And I'm not saying Biden and Kamala will be hurt. And here we have the death reverse. I didn't see that, but death reverse, which means that Biden and Kamala will be fine. I told you that. I'm just basically explaining what will be exposed is that their main goal was to kill the president-elect and vice president-elect as well. I know it's a strong word, but basically what I'm seeing. So now a lot of you guys are saying, will they get rid of Lauren Burt? No, a lot of you guys, I read on this yesterday. I said yes. Anyone who took part in the insurrection or amplified it due to flames in any degree, the 14th Amendment Section 3 will indeed be enacted against them, and they will be removed from power. So yes, this will happen. So I don't think I really need to read on that again. All right, so we have here, was Eric Prince the one who trained and organized this insanity? So some of you guys have asked the question. Let's take a quick look. All right, Spears and Angels, tell me, was Eric Prince the one who trained and organized this insanity? Where we have the Republicans again. Yeah, he did. Yep. I think Russia's involved, another country like Russia, maybe. Oh, yes, Iran. It was Iran. We have the Republican Party, so he did play a major part with it. There was a lot of talk. And it feels like it's recorded. It's recorded. So don't be surprised if a recording or audio comes out about their plans. We have here, it looks like something with Russia, but Russia maybe might be helping Iran, but Iran is the one behind us. And here we have the big I. So yeah, it looks like Iran may spill the beans on this, and this is one of the things that Iran is doing. Iran was playing a role in it because they kind of wanted to put Trump in a position to get rid of him, basically. That's what they want to do. What's the next question? Is Trumpism here to stay or to go? For the short term or long haul? So let's take a quick look at that. All right, so Spears and Angels, tell me, is Trumpism here to stay or to go? What do we need to know? Is Trumpism here to stay or to go? To go. It's to go. Yeah, we have here. It's done. Trumpism is over. People don't like it. People don't support it. We have here, after he leaves the throne, it's kind of over. Like, the party is over. And we have here, they have a lot of soul searching to do for the Republican Party. and it's all about January 6th and how they incited the violence. So that's what it feels to look like. It does look like Trumpism will come to a halt. So now for the next question is will satiatism be safe? Because a lot of people are very angry that Stacey was able to make the state of Georgia blue, rightfully so, because it is a blue state. Now, someone's asking, was this an attack? Was the reason A.G. Barr quit? Yes, it was. That is indeed true. He's the one who, his last job was he went to the Capitol Police, funny enough, and Trump put in people in the military. He added people in and took the people who are loyal to the United States and put his people in. So yes, Bill Barr effed up with the Capitol Police. So yes, he does play a major role in it. That's why he quit. All right, so let's look at this. Is or won't Stacey Abrams be safe? What we need to know, Spears Sayings with Tommy. Will Stacey Abrams be safe? Oh, she gotta be careful though. Yeah, she needs to be careful. Look like there's gonna be something big's happening. She's gonna have to be protected. It looks like Social Security Secret Service is with her, like protecting her. We have here, they're gonna incite some violence in Georgia. We have Brian Kemp. We have, the decision is already set in stone. So this is for sure gonna happen. We have here the challenge is, will it happen? Will people show up? And if the people do show up, it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty big. She's going to be a loner. She's going to have to really defend herself. Now, she may be injured, but she will be okay because Secret Service will come to her rescue right away. But it's like the new version of it where I get to see the behind the scenes type thing. And Maggie's asking right now, is China planning anything against the United States? No, China's not planning anything against the United States. Now, the question is that we should be asking is the U.S. planning anything against the United States? And that answer is yes. Today on my YouTube feed, there was something with the military posted something where the United States is sending military chips into the China Sea. So let's take a look at that. Spears and Answers Tommy. This is cool because I use it as my Biden deck because we have here my little Biden card. So you guys know that. Spears and Answers Tommy. Is China planning anything against the United States? What do we need to know, Spears and Answers Tommy? Is the U.S. planning anything against the United States? Is Trump trying to incite a war with the U.S. and China? What is Trump trying to do? Is he trying to incite a war with China? Is that what Trump is doing? Spears and Answers Tommy. Okay, so tell me to use this deck. Alright, is that what Trump is doing? Okay. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's trying to incite a war against the United States, what he basically is trying to do with China. We have here, he knows he's going to be out, and Biden will have to be the one to deal with this problem. It does feel like that is what Trump is trying to do. Let's see how Biden's going to deal with this. How is Biden going to deal with this if Trump tries to incite a war with the United States and China? What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Spears and Answers Tommy? What do we need to know? Okay. We have here the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of interesting to see that, they will get along better. I feel like Biden and China will get along a lot better. And we also have here as well the Knight of Pentacles, and that they will be better off. Like, it does feel like, there is going to be some agricultural trade deals being made between Biden and China. But I don't really necessarily... Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, so it looks like Trump may try to do something. He's going to try to incite a war or something, because we do have this as well. We have the Tower card in the Biden deck, and we have here, it's all because of Trump. But if you see here, the Devil card here, everyone's behind, but you see everyone's behind, the dirty behind. And so basically what this is telling me is that, Trump is gone, but we will be okay, and Biden will be rewarded for it. So Biden will do a lot better if there was a war. And he is protected, so Biden will be protected. All right, so will Trump minions cause problems throughout and beyond 2021? Is there anything else that we should worry about them? So let's take a look at that. Yeah, without a doubt, it's almost like saying without a doubt there will be riots. There will be a lot of things happening. We have here, looks like it's going to be uncontrollable at this point. We have here, they're going to have to make a decision. They will have to make a decision, and it's not going to be a very good decision. Well, not a very good decision in terms of the people who are doing this. And we have here, it's going to make a lot of these people who are instigating a lot of this homeless. It looks like a lot of them are going to lose their home, their money, their jobs. So it looks like that's what one of the plans are and one of the ways to stop these people. So that's what they're planning on doing in terms of that as well. So it's quite interesting to see how everything is happening and everything that's going on. If you guys want to put your questions in the live chat now, definitely do so. This is my last question that I have already pre-typed, basically. Let's take a look at that. The Alliance and others of that belief system speak of blackouts in communities worldwide. So far, nothing's not happening. I don't see it, do you? So we're talking about the blackout in Afghanistan and the Vatican. Well, I just debunked the Vatican blackout not too long ago. It was fake. It was just the Russian hackers going in to try to make it appear that this is one of the easy ways that how they can hack the voting booths in the United States and that Trump was rightfully president. So don't buy into it. I won't be reading on it. But I just wanted to let you know that the reason why this is the way it is that they just wanted to say that, oh, look at this, the Russians are hacking, stuff like that. It could be easily done in the United States. So that's the motive here. There's no blackout. I didn't see any blackout when I read on it. All right. Do you see anything happening in the actual White House? Is Donald Trump sabotaging the White House? Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see how Biden's reactions are. Someone had a really good question, so let's take a look at that after. Is Donald Trump sabotaging the White House? What do we need to know, seriously, for Tommy? So we have here. Why am I moving the card like this? Yeah, he is. He is. Because look what he's doing to the White House. He's making a smoking flame. This is a Biden card. So I'm looking at to see how Biden's going to view it. So it looks like they're smoking a lot of the White House. We have here, they've been doing like some bad things, like almost like rituals here. I don't know what kind of ritual, but they're doing something. It smells really bad. It smells like onion, potentially. We have here, this is where a lot of bad stuff is. So it's going to have a lot of negative energy inside the White House when Trump leaves. We have here the two stores. A lot of things are going to be destroyed. It almost feels like the statues and things that are monuments are going to be pretty much fractured and destroyed. And then here we have the it's destroyed, but don't worry, Biden's going to come in and he's going to fix that. So it looks like Trump is going to try to tear it down, but it's not going to work. So there's that as well. I was going to do a little reading on terms of, Abraham Lincoln, because there was signs on TikTok that showed that Abraham Lincoln was alive and that he was at an anti-mask rally. So I wanted to take a quick look at that, but I'll do that in another video. All right, Chris, what are the dead presidents saying? A good question. So let's take a look. We're going to use my United States of Tarot deck. Spirits and Angels, Tommy, what are the dead presidents in the United States saying? All right, get that one. What is the dead president of the United States saying, Spirits and Angels? Can you tell me? What is the dead president of the United States? Any president from 1 all the way to 44. Okay, we have FDR here. Now we have Hoover. These are all Republicans. Who is this? Why is that Reagan? Okay, that's weird. All right, so we have Nixon. We have Hoover. And we have Reagan. So that's quite interesting as they all look like Republican problems and things that happened during the Republicans, and they're all Republicans. So let's take a look. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so basically Nixon is saying that Trump just hold on to power, funny enough. Nixon's saying that Trump deserves to be president. That's what Nixon's saying. We have here for Hoover, he's saying that Trump should not be in power and that he does not deserve to be in power. We have here for Reagan, Reagan's almost like practically saying that the military should declare martial law. That's what Reagan's saying. We have here as well, we have the Hermit. We have here that Nixon is saying that Trump is unpredictable. Hoover is saying that, it's either the United States or the Confederacy. That's what Hoover's saying. Then Reagan's saying these people don't know what they're talking about, and that Trump is not Reagan. And so that's basically quite interesting to see how these presidents are saying a lot of the things that they're saying. It makes a lot of sense why they're saying what they're saying. So how do you guys feel about me reading on the president and what they have to say from that? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, Trump is doing black magic. You guys can check out my Trump spell video. Quite interesting. I could recommend it in one of the customizations, and you guys can check that video out. It's really good. Very interesting. A little scary, but it's good. Not to say the least. Spirits and Angels tell me, did someone steal the bust of Lincoln from the White House? Yeah, they did. But it looks like they've been stopped. It almost looks like they've been stopped, so to speak. So it's kind of interesting to see how this plays out and everything that's going on. But in the beginning, someone asked, well, how long has they been reading using cards? It has been September, October, November, December, January. So about 6 months. Not 5 months. Wait, is that right? You have September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, 5 months. I've been doing this for 5 months. Yeah. All right, so Spirit Angels, tell me, how can we counter his black magic? Do you have any cards that you recommend? Okay, so my guy just told me I can't read on the question because I have to make a separate video on this. So we can certainly do that. I'll do a video for you guys on January 20th. And we could talk about how can we counteract his black magic. So let's take a look at that at another time. So I do hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content such as this. Thank you all of you guys for coming on, even at such a late time. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. Again, know that I love all of you guys, and you were such amazing. Thank you for being such an amazing sport and being an important part of the channel. I really appreciate you guys. I will also be uploading a few more videos tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for that. I might be going on earlier. I'll probably be going on the same time tonight as well, so you guys stay tuned for that. I'll be going live again tomorrow, but then I'll be going live early Saturday, but we'll see what happens. But thank you guys. I love each and every single one of you. And have a very beautiful night, okay? Bye.